Hello, my name is Andrew Taylor, and I am the host of this YouTube channel called TD Automotion, which looks at a little-known concentration of psychology that focuses on the mental aspect of sports, and more specifically for me, auto racing. I want to tell you a little bit about a smaller facet of auto racing called drifting. Drifting is a driving technique where the driver intentionally oversteers with loss of traction in the rear wheels, or all tires, while maintaining control and driving the car through the entirety of a corner. Japan was one of the birthplaces of drifting as a sport. It was most popular in the All Japan Touring Championship races. The most famous motorcyclist turned driver, Kunimitsu Takahashi, was the foremost creator of drifting techniques in the 1970s. This earned him several championships, as well as a legion of fans who enjoyed the spectacle of smoking tires. The bias-ply racing tires, the 1960 through the 1980s, loaned themselves to the driving styles of a high slip angle. As professional racers in Japan drove this way, so did the street racers. One of the biggest names in drifting, even to this day, is Keiichi Tsuchiya. Though you may not recognize the name, if you've seen Tokyo Drift, you've seen his work as a driver, as well as his face twice as a fisherman on the dock. He has been known as Drift King, or Dorifito Kingu, for many years, due to his expertise and calm nature behind the wheel. He began practicing his drifting skills on the mountain roads of Japan and quickly gained a reputation amongst racing crowd. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about drifting in competition and the scoring. Alright. In competition, drivers are judged on 4 key aspects, though from what I understand, more recently it's only on 3 of them, but I'm going to talk about them all. Speed. The speed that the competitors maintain, entering a corner, through the entirety of the judged area. A higher point score will be awarded to a competitor whose vehicle maintains a consistent, high-speed drift relative to the radius of each corner. Another key and important thing judged on: lines. How closely a competitor's vehicle is able to follow the line requested by the judges during the driver's briefing. Usually, this is a traditional racing line, but is not always the case. A higher point score will be awarded to competitors who can most accurately maintain what the judges consider to be the correct line. There will be a combination of clipping points and clipping zones on the track, and judges will be requesting drivers to be within a certain distance, and anything outside of that will start to see deductions. Angle is another very important thing. The angle of rotation of the vehicle about its vertical axis relative to its direction of travel, as well as the competitor's ability to sustain this angle for as long as possible. A higher point score will be awarded to competitors who are able to quickly generate maximum angle during entry into corners from as great a distance possible prior to reaching the apex of the corner. If they're able to link corners using a consistent series of drifting motions, maintain a wide angle of drift for consistent periods, and control the vehicle when maximum amount of opposite lock is used. And most important to me, style. Style comprises of drivers' ability to take all of the judges' criteria and translate this into their own individual style on track. It takes into account such factors as fast and aggressive transitions, maintaining maximum angle for as prolonged period as possible along a clipping zone or past a clipping point. Ability to transition the car around the section with limited handbrake corrections, prolonged proximity to the lead vehicle in a battle situation, maintaining constant speed throughout the section, and any other specific criteria outlined by the judge during the driver's briefing. So that is my speech that I gave today in my communications public speaking class. This came out 10 times better than I did it in class. I got really nervous. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.